Hey guys, Ultimate Toy Collector here. Today we're going to take a look at the DC Comics Multiverse Supergirl TV series figure by Mattel. And she's one of the other figures that we need to complete our Doomsday Build-A-Figure, the new 52 Doomsday Build-A-Figure. And she comes with a piece. Let me see. As you see, she's got her new Supergirl TV series outfit, and I gotta admit, I've only watched a few episodes. She's not bad. It's a decent show. I really haven't had a chance to get into it, but the figure is cool, and I'm definitely surprised by the paint app on the face. They definitely did a good job on it. I was actually surprised. Not too shabby. And being that I have a daughter myself, this is a good figure for her to add to her collection. She likes a lot of my figures, a lot of the superheroes. So I try to give her a lot of the female figures, so she plays with them with her dolls, and she actually enjoys them. So, a little tip for you dads out there who are into collecting, your daughters would definitely enjoy it. Give them some good female role models, and they'll definitely collect with you. So, on the side here, we have Supergirl. Got a little brief synopsis on the bottom. Younger cousin of Superman with powers of flight, strength, speed, invulnerability, heat vision, and super hearing. Which we know, and Kara Danvers and Kara Zor-El, and that's our Supergirl. All right, so I definitely do want to get into the show. Want to see the Superman that they put on there this season, and definitely check it out. I am a big fan of the Flash, a pretty good fan of Arrow, and why not check this out? And there's that other one, Legends of Tomorrow. I think that one I haven't really checked out. So anyway, here we go. Here's the back of the box, Multiverse, and with this to build Doomsday and this wave, believe it's Batman, Robin, Armored Batman, Robin, Supergirl, and Superman Doomed. Mutant Leader and Lex Luthor are in the next waves. So you can pick these figures up. Big Bad Toy Store. I'm going to leave a link in the description of the video. Click on that. Add him to your pile of loot. Build your Doomsday. He's pretty badass. So let's open this up and take a look at. All right, so here we have Supergirl out of the package. Now remember, Supergirl does come with a Build-A-Figure piece for Doomsday, the new 52 Doomsday. Now, you can just look at the size of this piece and see it's almost the same size as our Supergirl. So, this was actually the last piece that I needed for Doomsday. So, let's take a look and see how big Doomsday is compared to her. Right here, it's the leg piece. Snap that in, and I will pose Doomsday next to our Supergirl, and hopefully he doesn't knock her over. So real quick, here's Doomsday next to Supergirl. Let's get another little size comparison here real quick. We have the Dark Knight Returns Superman. All right, so we have Supergirl, we have Doomsday, and we have Superman. So there's a little size comparison. You can see she obviously fits very well as a female character. She's of smaller scale. Doomsday hulks above. He's a hulking, menacing figure, as he should be. In the comics, he was proportionately larger than most of the characters. So you see here, he stands above Superman. He stands above Supergirl as well. So let's get them out of the picture, and let's take a look at our Supergirl. So let's take a look at the face here. Overall, Mattel did a decent job on the sculpt here. even on the paint apps. I know on some of the other figures, especially the earlier Multiverse figures, it was very poor quality, but they did a decent job on her. She does have the female form, so she's got a smaller, thinner body. You see the arms. They've kind of followed suit with, how same way Hasbro has, where the females for the most part don't really have too much um, like muscular stature to them, and the ankles. Whoop, we dropped her. So of course, they have high heels and boots, so sometimes it is a little awkward posing them because the ankles are a little weak because they're so thin. All right, but let's take a look at the articulation. As far as the articulation, like I said, head sculpt is good. Paint apps are pretty good. No real blotches or anything. It is a little weird. Along the top here is more of a lighter yellow or brown. You can kind of see it a little bit. And then on the back, it's just like straight brown. So it kind of looks like they went for like the highlights or like a blonder look right here. And then all of a sudden they were just like, fuck it, whatever. We'll just make it brown. so, uh, so if you look at it in the front, then you look at it to the back, that's the only place I would say is a little blotchy, and the paint applications are a little bit off. Face are okay though. All right, so the head, get a full swivel on the head. Up and down, not so much, but you could fully spin it around. Now the cloth is a soft plastic, soft molded plastic. So I guess depending on how you have her standing or what her backdrop is, you can kind of brace it up against there. Would a cloth cape have been better? I'm not so sure, but the soft plastic isn't bad on this. Her little skirt is about the same soft plastic too, molded. All right, so the arms got a ball joint up here, ball joint there. Arms can go straight above the head, and you can turn them up to the side and get like a good T there. That's as far as they're going to go up. I guess maybe because of the cape, it's not going to go up when you're holding it like that. You see the joint here, but you can put it straight up like that. All right. So there's no bicep swivel. You do have an elbow, single jointed elbow here. No double jointed elbows. And the wrist, you can get a little swivel, but they don't flex up and down. She does have an ab crunch, but it's kind of useless for the most part because mine's not bent up. There we go. Actually, it was kind of stuck. So here, let me give you a little word of advice. If you haven't opened yours yet, use a blow dryer. Use a blow dryer, apply a little heat, soften up the plastic, and then go like that. I was actually afraid if I put any pressure on it, I might have snapped her torso. Good thing for me, torso didn't snap. All right, so she can bend back a little bit and bend forward a little bit, about yay so. And she does have a hip sole. Fully turn her around. Now, under the skirt here, she could do a split and a front forward kick. That's about the extent of the articulation on that joint. Now, she does have a thigh cut, so it's good for different poses or kicks or flying poses. As far as the knees, we go back to a single jointed knee. And then that brings us to the ankles. The articulation in the ankles, only forward, not side to side, doesn't rotate around. You see again, like we've seen with a lot of female figures, she does have very small ankles. So depending on how you're posing her, you might have to play with her a little bit to get a good stance without her falling over. So thanks for checking me out, guys. Check me out on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, The Ultimate Toy Collector. And definitely click the link in the description of the video. It'll take you to a Big Bad Toy Store and add this to your pile of loot. Build that Doomsday Build-A-Figure. Definitely worth having in your Build-A-Figure collection. I'm not even a big DC Build-A-Figure fan, and definitely had to have him. Goes great with my Marvel Build-A-Figures. So, like the video, leave a comment, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of the Build-A-Figures that Mattel has been putting back out, of the selection of figures that we've seen, and maybe what you want to see in upcoming waves if they continue with the Multiverse line. All right, so thank you guys. And until next time, happy hunting.
Be sure to check out www.bigbadtoystore.com.